Hey YouTube, back, just a quick update. Finally got the shop cleaned up, at least in this area, to get the 95 Pathfinder in here. Got plenty of room. I'm actually really impressed with how much room I've got in here still. And you know, my shop's a big shop, 1,300 square feet. Could probably get about 4 or 5 vehicles in here if I really wanted to cram them in here tight and didn't have all the shop equipment. So just wanted to show you, my working space here and what I've got to deal with as far as that's concerned, which is really good. I'm able to get to my drill press just fine. The bench grinders, plenty of room. Still room to get to my wood lathe and my bandsaw over here. I highly doubt I'm going to need either one of them for this project. Might need the bandsaw. Who knows if I do any. Not necessarily to this vehicle, but to my 91 that's outside right now. If I need to do any interior work, custom, speaker boxes or something like that, that could come in handy. We'll see though. I'm kind of winging this whole thing because it was such a drastic change in plans. I'm not entirely sure where either one of these projects are going. I just know that this one here, God willing, if the frame is salvageable, that it's going to turn into a full-fledged rock crawler, where my other Pathfinder is going to be more of just not necessarily a trophy queen, but it'll be branded with Alvarez Metalworks, and it's still going to be more than definitely a capable off-road vehicle, but something that is not used nearly as much as this one will be, and not beat on nearly to the degree that this one will be. If this gets done to the way I plan on doing it, it's going to take a serious thrashing. Okay, so anyway, here's what I've got left to do before I can actually start tearing this out. I kind of promised myself that I would get my shop completely organized and straightened out before I started tearing this up, because there's going to be a lot of, shit on the ground, rust, droppings, metal grinding, cutting, whatever, stuff all over the ground, and I've got to find some place to put these parts, and that I'm taking off of it, and I just need, I don't want it to add to the clutter. I want everything to be as organized as possible, especially since I'm going to have not one but 2 vehicles in here. This bench here will eventually be cleaned off over the next couple days. I got to find a home for all of this stuff. A lot of it's like little knick-knacky stuff. I could easily just grab a box and shove it all in there, but I really want to get it in a proper place. This stuff needs to be cleaned up. Got my metal racks built. I'll show you that in a future video that'll be uploaded at the same time as this, so I'm not going to get too much into that. Got all this scrap metal stuff. I've got to find a home for that because it's not ready to go to the scrapper yet, because that's going to provide an ample amount of scrap material that'll be added to that before I go to the scrap metal place. My plan is right now, tonight, it is 11:15. Essentially, not all of this area is going to get straightened out, but find some place for it. Even if it's not in a proper place, just kind of get it out of here. Obviously my tripod's easy. I can put that back in the house. The stack of tires over here, these light bulbs, this pile of crap over here. Not all of it's scrap metal. My pipe clamps over there are not scrap metal, and like this stuff over here I plan on using for some other things. And these are my torsion bars for my Pathfinder, the Cal Mini torsion bars. I just need to get it out of this vicinity. The sawhorses will stay here. My benders will stay there. Got to get rid of that waste oil. This piece of crap Harbor Freight 90 amp welder will probably be shoved into a corner someplace, because I don't see myself using that ever. Might throw it on Craigslist, I'm not sure. Jack stands will be over here. basically, and I gotta move all this stuff. I'll probably just slide it over here to this corner for now. I've got to get my 2000 Saab 9.5 wagon in here, and I'm gonna put it right here in this space. So I gotta clear this space out and create enough room for me to back the car into here. It's very important that I get that car dealt with. You know, I'm going to give it a once over visually and see where it's at and see what I need to do to it. And hopefully it won't be anything too expensive, because if it is, it'll slow down this project. But I got to get that back to being my daily driver so that I can put my 91 Pathfinder over here and deal with that, the transmission swap and any other swapping of materials, dashboard, what have you, that'll be done. So that's the plan tonight. I'm going to get this area cleared out, even if it's just, you know, essentially just me moving it this direction so that I can get my Saab in here. As soon as my Saab's in here, the plan tomorrow is to, got this crack here in the floor. This is like the halfway point in my shop. Take everything, because this side of the shop will be cleared out, and my cars will be in here. So everything will probably be on this side of the shop and cluttered up. So my goal is to unclutter it as best as possible. Try to get it a little bit organized. Because like I said, I promised myself that I would not start tearing into these cars until I get my shop straightened out. I need to be able to have this section of the shop open and ready for customer business, you know, customer projects, and this side here can be devoted to the cars. So that's the plan. Subscribe, comment, like, check out my Facebook page. The link's in the description. And yeah, sometimes I'll post photos on there that I haven't posted here, posted a video for, so you might get a little bit quicker update of when to look for a video or something like that. By checking out my Facebook page. I'm very active on there. If you got any questions, send me a message on there. Yeah, subscribe, comment, like, and I'll talk to you guys later. If you're interested in that rack right there, check out my other videos, because you might have stumbled across this one if you're not a subscriber. That'll be uploaded as well. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye.